He's not going to be on.
These other guys are.
No, it's funny. I'm waiting for the.
Yeah, he's.
All should be good.
Yeah.
6 long bonds.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
By the way, this is the
Oh, that's the bookcase.
no, but look at the shelves. Look at the.
I don't like to take your seat, Joe.
No, I'm reading soon. Go, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So this is basically what we learn every day. Well, this is the bookcase.
Oh, yeah.
You see the Eli and David get the Rambam
So they leave these firm here.
This is the point. Before the shelves used to cave in, this way no one touches me.
We're going to them out of habit.
No, I'm going actually to say just to know. I like. Who knows how many things? I'm just so used to using it. So
yeah,
this is really what you get. Everything you always pull
Yeah.
from this machine.
yeah, I'll show you too.
So you're on.
Oh, I need the internet somewhere. Whatever. Is there an internet to the shul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I remember what
See,
I
just want to make sure.
There were so many things that just came up. So
It's something called guest?
that's a good one. That's do I have Zion. Is that Shari Zion?
No, I'll tell you in a second what it is.
Okay, it's Z-Guest. Oh, there it is, Z-Guest.
Right. Question is that.
And the password.
I'll give it to you now.
Thank you.
George, take the Chumash, take the Ramban. Yeah. Of course you can. I think it's SZ Wi-Fi.
Otherwise, I could have had it. I could have.
No, I'll give it to you in a second.
Take your time to know.
Okay. SZ, caps,
S capital, Z capital,
Wi-Fi.
also capital?
No,
Yes.
2626.
That's not, it could be me, so don't worry.
So please open the Chumash a second, then open the Ramban. So let's start with the Chumash, then we'll go to the Ramban.
So Larry, if you hang out in the basement long enough, you'll think you're in Arab country. Because there's no
Yeah.
no English is spoken downstairs.
It's all Arabic.
It's all
Almost.
Arabic.
The dome's free, a bunch of Arabic also on Shabbat.
What's that?
A lot of Arabic in the dome
Yeah,
also.
of course.
Okay, so open Perek Mebet. First open the Chumash. Perek Mebet, Pasuk Tet. He's coming to school to speak in big lessons. So
Nice.
probably you may as well come here and see the place. You're there every morning. It's page 232. 232. This is Larry.
know. So inside.
You said that, but you see, you get an aliyah, you say Chazak u'Baruch.
I got so many Chazak u'Baruch. I'm afraid that they go home and that to hide them without getting in trouble.
They were hoping that you're gonna convert.
I got brachot from Eli and Ronnie and everybody, all the Kohanim.
Yeah.
So look a second, 232 on the bottom, the Pasuk Vayaker.
And we have somebody who comes from Lakewood that goes to every minyan.
Yeah, well,
Correct,
the
the tall guy.
Yes, maybe he gets 8-10 times this morning.
You don't need to zoom today. No, I'm looking
He
at
has his data. He can look up.
He's
his-
a
I
dictator.
can't look at it. The internet's not working, but that's okay. I can
232 on the bottom.
I'll listen to you.
So look a second at the Pasuk Vayaker Yosef et Echav. Remember, the brothers are coming, he recognizes them, they did not recognize him. The Ramban is basically going, let's see a few more psukim.
If you really want, go on my hotspot. You'll see Eli's
Did you do
iPhone.
that? Oh, you know, I don't have to with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that you can do. It's just gonna be a regular Wi-Fi. You see it.
Eli. Don't wait for me, it's not fair.
Okay, Vayaker Yosef et Echav. והם לא יכירו. So look at it.
732 277 6600. So don't call my wife. That's my number.
I have my own problem.
None at this hour.
We understand.
None at this hour.
Look at the Rashi a second. Vayaker Yosef et Echav. How come he recognized them, says Rashi, לפי שהניחם חתומי זקן. When he left, he had already some type of a beard. והם לא הכירו שיצא מאצלם ללא חתימת זקן. When he left, he was 18, he didn't have any beard on him, ועכשיו מצאו בחתימת זקן. כן? This is really fascinating. So the first shot of Rashi is when he left, he didn't have a beard. This is why they didn't like. I said Shiva, my father, Alav Shalom, I saw a friend that came to visit me. 45 years I didn't see him. He moved. He was in high school.
Yeah.
The minute he walked in,
You know who it was?
I don't know, he had a big beard.
Right.
Because he has a beard, or because they have a beard, he didn't recognize him.
No, it's
What does Rashi say? Rashi is just looking for a legal excuse, but the real reason is that there's a big plot going on. And this is the first stage of the plot. We are going to see a minute that Yosef is looking on it as the fulfillment of the dream. Yes, look at the next Rashi, Midrash Agada. See them, the last two lines.
Yeah.
Mem Aleph is always Midrash Agada. Midrash Agada says Rashi, Vayaker Yosef. Look at the Rashi a second. Vayaker Yosef et Echav. כשנמסרו בידו, now he's in control, yes? He killed שהם אחיו וריחם עליהם, even though I'm now in a control position, and I should really take revenge on you, what you did to me, he looks on them, they are my brothers, ויכר יוסף את אחיו. The פסוק עוד says, ויכירם. והם לא יכירו, כשנפל בידם, when they had him 22 years ago, they forgot that he is a brother, okay?
So this is more figurative than literal. In other words, conceptually,
Yes,
they didn't recognize him as a brother, but he always recognized them as a brother.
correct. Go to the next pasuk, please turn the page, 234.
That's interesting.
Vayizkor Yosef, this is the key to understand what goes on now till he reveals himself. Vayizkor Yosef et hachalomot asher chalam lahem. He remembers. Vayomer alehem meraglim. You realize there must be a connection between the fact that he remembers now the dreams, and now he's accusing them as spies. What is the connection? So this is
Now
what
he's going to try and
you're going to
fulfill
see
the
the-
Halamot.
ויאמר עליהם מרגלים אתם לראות את טובת הארץ באתם. So look at the Rashi a second before we go into the Ramban. Look at the Rashi pasuk tet. את החלומות אשר חלם להם, says Rashi להם, means עליהם, regarding them. וידע, pattern של Rashi, שנתקיימו. According to Rashi, this, when they come in now, you realize when it says that they bow down to
There's
the
10 now.
not only that, they're on the floor. Rashi says להשתחוות means, פשוט like we do on Kippur.
What they say, prostrate themselves.
Look at the Rashi on the previous page, pasuk 6. Look at the Rashi bar. וישתחוו לו אפיים, נשתטחו אליי על פניהם. וכן כל השתחווה, פשוט ידע, can you imagine everyone that came to see Yosef had to go on the floor? Sure, there was a copy there. So, according to Rashi, this is the fulfillment. You see the Rashi? Rashi says, וידע שנתקיימו שהרי השתחוו לו. The Ramban is going to strongly disagree. Why? In the Chalom, all the brothers,
Binyamin's not there.
is not there.
Yeah,
So the Ramban is going to start to argue on Rashi. Go to the Ramban. Which one? You have a Ramban on the table.
But he wasn't born yet.
No, he
Right,
was
right.
born. He was born.
No, but he was
born.
born.
But he wasn't there.
Look at the Ramban. Look at the Ramban on page Kuf Zayin. Kuf is Kuf the pasuk tet. Pasuk tet.
You know, it always bothers me that Pasuk Rashi says that in the spring, so there's always something Batel. Then he goes on to say that Bilhah is now substituting for Rachel. So you're fulfilling the dream if Bilhah is substituting for Rachel, so it's not something Batel. But then he says there's something Batel.
She raised him as if she was his mother.
Right, so then there isn't something Batel in the dream, because the Batel, the
You mean,
dream
אין
said,
חלום ולא דברים תולים. This is
right, so that's what he starts
She
out
said-
by saying,
might
there's
come-
Batalim, but then it seems that it's not Batel.
You
So I was
might
always,
come back to it. No, this is a Gemara. אין חלום ולא דברים
Yeah, he does
תולים.
refer to
Even
Gemara.
if the dream- Even if the dream is fulfilled, Sam is not here, but Sam heard from Chacham Yosef twice. You know? That before, you know, Chacham
Yes,
Yosef and his
yes.
brother were kidnapped in TWA.
Yes.
Rabbi Kaduri had a dream, and he sent a message to Rabbi Chacham Yosef, the firstborn, go with this prayer.
Twice.
Twice. And he went. I said, he would tell me.
Yeah.
Sammy didn't believe it. Sammy went to ask Chacham Yosef. He said, yes. Then Chacham Yosef said, אין חלום ולא דברים תולים. I'm not taking it seriously. He was kidnapped, he and his wife and his kids and his brother. Chacham Abraham, they were released, they came in.
I was in the shul. I was a little kid. I'll never forget it. When he walked in, the whole place erupted.
Is that when Rav Huda was that? That's the
Yes,
Yes. Now look at Ramban. By his Kol Yosef,
The rabbi was amazing that he said that if I had to
yes,
do it again, I would do it
by
all
me,
over
yeah,
again.
by me, he said, if it's going to happen again, the Gemara says, and this is the Gemara. The Gemara says, ויזכור יוסף את החלומות אשר חלם להם. First the Ramban quotes Rashi, וידע שנתקיימו, יסוד את החלומות were fulfilled, שהרי השתחוו לו לשון רש"י. Says Ramban, I disagree with Rashi, ולפי דעתי שהדבר בהפך, it's exactly the opposite. כי אומר הכתוב לפסוק is telling us, כי בראות יוסף את אחיו משתחווים לו, when he saw them bowing down, זכר, כל, זה בפסוק, ויזכור יוסף את החלומות, all the חלומות אשר חלם, וידע שלא נתקיים אחד מהם, not even one dream was fulfilled, כי יודע בפתרונה, he knows that they must, כי כל אחד השתחוו לו בתחילה מן החלום הראשון. Now the Ramban takes us back to the first dream. What was the dream? והנה אנחנו מעלמים עלומים. מה זה אנחנו? מה זה אנחנו? תרמוז לכל אחד. 11. The second dream, ובפעם שני, השתחוו להשמש והירח, ו11 כוכבים. His mother is father. This is the Rashi that Eli said before. ו11 כוכבים. וכיוון שלא ראה בנימין עמהם, בנימין לפני הדרך, חשב זאת, התחבולה, he planned this trick, שיעליל עליהם to accuse them that they are spies, כדי שיביאו גם בנימין אחיו, Which means the minute you
It's the
realize,
book in motion.
right, the minute you realize that Binyamin is not there, he said that I have a dream. And the minute the Ramban is going to tell us it's like a prophecy, at the spot, כדי לקיים החלום הראשון תחילה. So the first dream has to be fulfilled. So Binyamin comes, and everyone bows down.
That's the first
And
one.
the second dream is his father has to come.
So then we have Yareach, and that's
ועל כן, this is good to the Ramban now.
How is Rambam arguing like that's so close to his dream? You cannot say that it
The answer
realize it's so close.
The answer is it's only close to the dream. If you look at the dream as a prophecy,
it has to be
what's
exact.
close that has to be exact.
No, but
Yeah,
it
but-
is a remez that he has to try to
any
fulfill it.
lay
He has
person
to
would say,
put it
hey,
together.
it's pretty good, you know, I'm good,
Yeah.
99%, I'm good.
No, the Ramban agrees with you, the Ramban, yes. And Rashi agrees with Johnson. Ramban says,
Now we have a guest
that
today,
you see,
Larry.
you see, Larry, ועל כן, see when you came to take your kolacha, he was sitting right there. He was in the coat.
You lost weight, Rabbi?
Yeah.
ועל כן, Mel, we are learning now why Yosef is making this plot. You have to be your brother, your spies. Because Yosef realizes this is the beginning of the fulfillment of the dreams, and since the dream was not.
But Rabbi, could the Rashi be read as if like that? This is the process of the
I mean,
dreams.
Rashi learns that Joseph said,
On the way to.
it goes on the way.
So
I'm
then
in the
they
process.
don't- so
Let's
maybe he
see.
doesn't disagree.
So let's see. Now, Ken, we continue with the Ramban. ועל כן לא רצה להגיד להם, אני יוסף אחיכם. The Ramban is questioning on the spot. The day bow down, I am Yosef, finish, run to the father. ועל כן לא רצה להגיד להם, אני יוסף אחיכם, your brother, ולאמור, and to tell them right away, מהרו ועלו אל אביו, וישלח העגלות. He could have done right now. I am Yosef, after the shock,
He wanted to get it
You
exact.
want to get it right.
exactly כאשר עשה עמהם
I can
בפעם
see that.
השנייה.
I can see that.
כי היה אביו בא, and he done that, the father would come מיד, בלא ספק.
Yeah.
This is how the Ramban is taking us now through the parasha. ואחרי שנתקיים החלום הראשון, which is, when they come down with בנימין,
Yeah.
הגיד להם לקיים החלום השני.
Wow.
Says the Ramban, this is ולולי כן, otherwise, if you're not taking my interpretation, says the Ramban, היה יוסף חוטא גדול, you're a big sinner, your father is suffering. You saw your brother, no.
Interesting.
ולולי כן היה יוסף חוטא חטא גדול, לצער את אביו, to make your father suffer, ולהעמידו ימים רבים בשכול ועבר על שמעון ועליו. Your father is still in agony, he's מתעבר, because remember, when they come,
He's really in agony when Binyamin goes down. He's worried
correct,
whether
no,
Binyamin's going to survive.
this is exactly what he says, this is exactly what
Yosef had a
ואף, says the Ramban,
plan. He had him do the
says the
plan.
Ramban, ואף אם היה רצונו, listen to this, now the Ramban is hinting something, ואף אם היה רצונו לצער את אחיו קצת, מה זה, what does he say?
Yeah, give him a zing.
Okay, so see, this is the way we look
I
at it.
know.
But the Barbanel learns, they have to suffer to have an atonement because the amount
Yeah,
of...
but it's not up to Yosef to do that.
No, so he says maybe you wanted some type of suffering while the story is taking place. You are right. Normally I cannot say, okay, you know.
No, maybe it was essential to get them to the right point of repenting than have a little thirst.
Look. So the Ramban says, even if you take that, איך לא יחמול על שיבת אביו? How can you not have רחמנות on your father? אבל, here, את הכל עשה יפה בעיתו. Everything he did with calculation. לקיים החלומות, it is to fulfill the dreams, כי ידע שיתקיימו באמת. If you think about it, it takes a lot of guts.
Yeah.
Ramban is saying that he was convinced. I mean, the language, the commentators on the Ramban, I forgot the Ramban there, they say, the Gemara says, when an Avi gets a prophecy, he must say it exactly the way It happened. You cannot deny it.
Yeah, but this is not him saying. This is him forcing his way into
I don't see
making
that.
it.
I
by,
don't see that
by,
way.
by assuming, no,
Right.
by assuming that this is real. You know, my dreams,
Of course they're
dream
real.
until
I think he's looking to get the pasuk 21. I think the whole thing is a play to get the Chaf Aleph.
in a minute. Good.
You know, if I'm from a regular everyday person. If a
Yeah.
person goes through what Yosef went through, he knows where he is, and every minute of every step of the way is a guardian hand of Hashem. He knows it, so he's with the plan. He has no choice but to follow the plan. It's natural to him. It's not like he's thinking about it. He has to follow it through. There's no doubt.
So you're feeling Yosef has been calculated throughout
The
this whole
Ramban,
thing.
Ramban, we are
Maybe
reading
he's
the
guided
Ramban.
that
We're
way.
saying,
No one,
Now,
Says what he went
that
through.
he made an error.
Did he think there's anything's
No,
a
he didn't
mistake?
make an error.
He did make errors.
No, he didn't.
he didn't make, at this
No.
point now, he
No,
didn't
he
make
didn't.
any error. Look now on page 236, Larry is saying he's really pushing them to this point. Look a second,
Let's see,
236, on top,
No,
Pasuk
it's fine.
21. ויאמרו איש אל אחיו, אבל אשמים אנחנו. When he is telling them,
First one.
Eli, this is Pasuk Chafal. ויאמרו איש אל אחיו, here it is. אבל אשמים אנחנו על אחינו, אשר ראינו צרת נפשו, והתחננו עלינו ולא שמענו. על כן באה עלינו הצרה הזאת. Something major happens in life, what do I have to fix?
Yeah.
So they,
Find the spot.
the commentators say, how do you know? Maybe it's Lashon Hara we spoke yesterday. You realize by saying it, they're saying that in 22 years we didn't do
You got the
anything wrong.
message.
But that this is exactly what he's pushing them to come.
Amen.
Yes?
Very enlightening.
You know, if you talk about Tzad Aviv, you would think that Yosef, the day he left jail, the first day he became the king, and he could do what he
Should have
wanted to
sent
do,
the message.
He should have gone to say, okay, Yosef,
Very good.
I'm alive.
And P.S. He never told the father what actually happened.
Something. Even earlier.
Correct.
He never told him. He could have told the father how times what happened to him. You don't know what they did to me. They never said anything.
And by the way,
Maybe
it's
I wonder
not
about
easy to
that.
send the message either. You had also this guy.
Now, look further, go further to the
He was
Ramban.
extremely considerate. His father never did tell his father what the brothers did.
Maybe because
But it's part of a whole cycle, just to get everybody to come to Mitzrayim.
This is exactly.
Amazing.
Remember,
It's part of the way
There's no going to dream anymore.
no, but the point is to realize. See, you can say maybe it's a commitment, maybe he doesn't have any emotions. You see that Yosef is crying as he listens to them saying it's our
He
fault.
sent
He
the
goes to the woman and
he
starts to
sent the
cry,
age out of the moon.
which means it took him a lot of inner strength
Anguish.
to now look further at the Ramban. Go back to the Ramban. גם העניין השני, so remember, this is the first time.
Yeah.
גם העניין השני
Let's see.
שעשה להם בגביע, now this is really, remember, he's planting the גביע, and then they accuse Binyamin. לא שתהיה כוונתו לצערם, and listen to this is a new Ramban, you never heard this.
Yeah.
לא שתהיה, he doesn't want to make them suffer, אבל חשד, listen to this, he suspected, אולי יש להם שנאה בבנימין, שיקנאו אותו, באהבת אביהם כקנייתם בו. This takes the Ramban to say, I know how much I suffered when they were jealous of me. Maybe they hate my brother Benjamin the same because he's now the youngest, and most likely my father, especially if I'm absent. Yes, and he's the son of Rachel, so he wants to check if they really like me.
Are they going to treat
Will they
him?
protect
So
him?
basically, he's going to
It's a
accuse.
test for them.
It's a test. This is exactly what he's
Test them.
saying.
See, are they sincere and they
אבל
repent?
חשד אולי יש להם שנאה בבנימין שיקנאו אותו באהבת אביהם because the father likes him בקנאתם again they're jealous of בנימין
Are they cleansed from their?
Well, they're doing it again.
או שמא הרגיש בנימין maybe בנימין suspected by now שהיה ידם ביוסף maybe בנימין already figured ונולדה ביניהם
knows the storyline also.
Some say so. But some say that he's telling Binyamin only now. But here, the Ramban seems that he didn't tell him anything. Maybe Binyamin already figures out that something is going on and that they hate it because
Benjamin doesn't have the same blockade that the brothers had, who didn't fail to see them as his brother.
Benjamin didn't
Benjamin
attack
is
him.
his soulmate, so to speak.
ועל כן, ועל כן לא רצה שילך עמהם בנימין. He didn't want them to send Benjamin alone. Who knows what they are? אולי ישלחו בידם. Maybe they would do something to him. עד בודקו אותם באהבתו, until he realized how much they are, yes,
Sincere or not.
yes. Skip like 4-5 lines. וכן אני אומר, the next piece.
So he knew he had to get Benjamin there, but he was afraid that something would happen along the way.
Correct.
So he tested them to see if they're sincere. If they're sincere, I'll let them bring
Otherwise,
them.
he would have kept Benjamin in Egypt to make sure that he's safe. Now, וכן אני אומר, look further. וכן אני אומר, says the Ramban, שכל העניינים האלו, the entire story, the accusation, the way he handles them, היו ביוסף מחוכמתו בפתרון החלומות. Now he's raising your question. יש לתמוה, we have to wonder, אחר שעמד יוסף במצרים ימים רבים, he's so many days in Egypt, והיה פקיד ונגיד, he was in charge of the house of Potiphar. You hear what the Ramban is saying? Not only why didn't you send a message after you became, even when you were a CEO of the house of Potiphar, send us a message. אחר שעמד יוסף במצרים ימים רבים, והיה פקיד ונגיד בבית שר גדול במצרים. איך לא שלח כתב אחד? Why did you send one letter? להודיעו, to notify him and to comfort him. Listen to what the Ramban is saying. כי מצרים קרוב לחברון כ6 ימים. The distance between Egypt and Hebron is, what's the big deal? To find a messenger? No. כי מצרים קרוב לחברון כ6. ואילו היה מהלך שנה, even if the distance is a year, it says, היה ראוי להודיעו לכבוד אביו, even if it's a year, the honor of your father deserve.
And spending the amount of money.
ויקר פדיון נפשו.
Hey.
ויפדנו ברוב ממוני. Maybe if his father finds out that he's a slave, maybe his father already knew. אבל, this will get the Ramban, אבל היה רואה כי השתחוויית אחד לו, the fact that his brothers are bowing down, וגם אביו, the father, וכל זרעו איתו, and all the children, אי אפשר ליותם בארצם. He understood that this cannot happen in Palestine, in Israel, yes? והיה מקווה לראות בהיותו שתם במצרים. Which means when he rose to power in the house of Potiphar, he starts to hope that something is going on. בהיותו הצלחתו הגדולה, שתראו the Ramban says, he would have sent a messenger, yes? But nothing will happen.
Why would nothing happen?
Because he needs all of them. He needs the brothers first to come bow down, and then the father. So let's say Ramban is saying, if he sends a message when he's in charge of the house of Potiphar, Yaakov is going to run down. Yaakov and his children.
So he had the blueprint in his mind, and it wasn't falling into place.
Let me help you with the time here. He says, right? From the time he becomes king, or second, there's 7 years until the brothers come down. Am I correct? So what happened between the 7 years? He's saying, okay, when the brothers bow down, okay, now he sees that things have to fall into place. But what 7 years went by?
So the Ramban said, look again. The Ramban says, אבל היה רואה כי השתחוויית, אחד לו, השתחוויית, the bowing that his brothers are supposed to show him, וגם אביו, וכל זרעו איתו, all the boys. Remember, it has to be the brothers, and then the brothers with the father.
Sequence also, not just all.
This sequence cannot happen. It says, if I'm sending a letter right away.
So you're telling me from day one, when he becomes second in command, that he is already thinking of fulfilling the dreams?
He doesn't know how. Now.
So that's why he's not sending a message to his father. That's what he's saying. I thought he's saying from the time when the brothers start to come down and bow, that's when he starts to put the dream into place.
But just again, we'll go back. The Ramban says, how come when he was by Potiphar he didn't say? It's only 6 days, even if it's a year. The answer is, אבל היה רואה כי השתחוויית אחד לו וגם אביו וכל זרעו. Now he's going back the Ramban and saying, when he views the dreams, yes, has to happen. אי אפשר להיות בארצם, this cannot happen in Egypt. in
Wow.
Palestine. Yes.
And even not that from the
וה-
beginning. From
והיה
55.
מקבל היותו שם במצרים in the hopes. It's going to happen in Egypt.
Who do you say Hashem's telling him every step of the way? He's taking as he's being led, so to speak.
What? Everyone
So I'm
understands.
saying he's not.
Everyone
he doesn't have a
understands that
7-year
when he
plan.
becomes the CEO, he doesn't believe he is going to be the king, but he realizes
Things
things
are
are
falling into
changing.
place.
it's exactly what the
And he's
Ramban
getting a message.
I have
Something's
to
happening
say,
here.
Rabbi, but the Pshat of the Pasuk says, "Vayiskor Yosef et hachalamot." Oh, now he's remembering the chalamot. So this is saying,
Remember the detail, the
This is
details.
why we began
It's enlightening.
with the Ramban. The Ramban is saying by his school, this is not the fulfillment.
Yeah.
See,
no, I understand.
no question is a very good question according to Rashi. According to Rashi, that by his school, the Chalamot, they were fulfilled. Ramban is saying, no, now I realize it's not the
Not
way.
fulfilled.
They're in
Okay.
play.
There's something
But so
happening
like-
here.
Ramban is consistent here. He said, you
All right.
remember the Chalamot,
All right,
when
but
he
the only
was
way to
by
understand
Potiphar.
is what you said. From the time of Potiphar, it said that when he's finally free, that he should have sent that. He's not
As
sending
Rani said,
a message
it's
to
a good
his father.
phrase, it's a blueprint. He has a blueprint.
Because he's thinking of the dreams
Correct,
already.
He's
correct.
getting, when,
It's tough
he's,
to understand.
when he's in the caravan and he smells the spices, he knows he's getting messages.
Ah.
He's taking it one day.
And
Every
he's
time.
already thinking of
Hashem
fulfilling
sending
the
messages
dreams.
steps along the way.
Yosef is a free spirit.
Yeah.
And he think about it. He has his two sons, he has to give a brachot, and he independently changes his hand and gives a bracha to fulfill. He's part of a fulfillment of, I think, from Brit HaBetarim to
Yeah,
Shemot.
yeah.
It's all part of a fulfillment, and everyone's an actor in this play, and he fulfills his role.
But he's
And he was
saying,
never
you
happy
see,
because they were always worried that the brothers would hate. Even in Vayechi, he says that Ulai is to make it, the brothers will hate them. And by Shifra, Takatova, something like that.
Rabbi, but one thing here. Even though we're saying we're looking after, very easy to discuss a game after the game's over. He's right in the middle of it, and I know I was reading yesterday about him with the baker and the winemaker, and he had to be there, and he had to learn how the system in the president's house works.
What
And
he
they
said,
taught him.
what
I'm
he's
sorry.
saying now is the Ebenezer. The Meshach Chochmah says, how long did Sarah Phyllis Samashkin spend in jail? Exactly. He says, why? Because if Yosef is going to be the ruler of Egypt, you never went to college.
They were his rabbis. They were his
Two
rabbis.
ministers a year together in jail told them exactly all the secrets of how to run the land.
It don't matter how to do it.
No, but
You
Yosef,
never be the White House.
Like
but
Trump
remember,
the
for the
second
time-
term.
Wasn't Moshe sent to Paro's house to get education?
No, but you realize at the time being, he didn't know that.
He didn't know that.
He
He's
didn't
just
know
thinking
it.
Exactly.
Slowly he realizes that things are moving to a certain direction. But now, he remembers the dreams all the time. And he knows that if I send a letter home, my father is coming right away. There's no way the dreams cannot
But
be
we always
fulfilled.
knew that the dreams were from Hashem anyway, because
And those
Gil
dreams-
Hashem Pitronam or something, right? It was all part of,
Yeah.
A person's on a journey and there's crumbs he has to follow. He's a crumb, he's a crumb. He knows he's following a path.
You're looking at the movie, you're watching the movie.
Now,
It's not so easy.
now,
He has nothing to say that
the
father
biggest pachad
suffering
is the blood
and
of
his
the father.
nisur to have his father suffer.
I-
So
The
it's
Kol
not so
Sheken,
easy to
look
say,
further.
something's
Look at the Ramban concludes, the last 3 lines.
Yeah.
The Kol Sheken, so again,
Yeah.
when he was by Potiphar, he knows, he has already a blueprint. The Kol Sheken, אחרי ששמע חלום פרעה, it is, after he heard the dream, שנתברר לו, now I know that my brothers are going to come.
Yeah.
Because he's giving the advice, and he was, שנתברר לו כי יבואו כולם ויתקיימו כל חלומותיו. It's a major Ramban.
Falls into
You have to
place.
be a Rishon to say it. Which means he had guts
Right.
to think, Eli, as you say, my father would suffer, my brothers would suffer. Binyamin is frightened, but I have to take it as if God speaks to me and I have to fulfill it.
it's like fulfillment of destiny. It seems like a destiny.
But this is exactly what he's, okay, we'll stop here. This is
Alright.
a good time. This is the clock.
But you see, when I went to school, see that I would never trust that clock because we always moved the clock 10 minutes.
So I'm always here for Rabbi. I get my phone. I give a reminder.
It shows me. It shows me.
Says that you don't want.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Okay, it's 8:01.
We had one person who was designated to move the clock every day.
Did you drive it this morning or you?
No, I have a friend who worked for the Mr. Schroen, and their offices are down